Hi and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna do a red velvet flan cake with chocolate covered strawberries on top. So this is the ingredients we're gonna need. So we're gonna need 1/3 cup of oil, vegetable oil. We're gonna use 3 eggs and 1 cup of water and 1 pack of red velvet cake from the box. And then for our flan, we're gonna use so we're gonna use 3 eggs. We're gonna start making it as we go. We're gonna use 1 can of evaporated milk, the whole can. So we just throw the whole can in the mixer. And then after that evaporated milk, we're gonna use 1 whole can of condensed milk. So the whole can. So we put the whole can of condensed milk. So the whole can went in there. So after that, we put 1/2 of a square of Philadelphia cream cheese into our mix. And all that is for our flan. So that's the top of the cake. And we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So 1 teaspoon. I'm eyeballing it. So vanilla. So the mix for our flan is ready. So we're just gonna put it and blend it and get it ready. And now we have our melted chocolate here for our strawberries. So what we're gonna do is we turn on the little machine and we put, this is melted chocolate. It's already turned on. And these are little pink ones because we're gonna decorate our chocolate strawberries with pink for the top of our cake. I'm gonna open this. So you just buy the little melted. These are little ones because we're not gonna use a lot of the pink. So we're gonna throw it in there. A little pack of the melted chocolate, and this one is 1/2 of a pack of the melted chocolate, so it's a bigger pack. You could buy it at Michael's, you could buy it at Walmart. And then we have about 10 strawberries that we're gonna cover with chocolate and put on top of our cake. So now we're gonna get started with our cake mix. So we're gonna come over here and let's get started with our cake mix. So this is the pot we're gonna use to make our cake for Valentine's Day. That's why we're gonna make a red velvet cake with flan on top. So we're gonna cover the pan with cooking spray. So that's what we used already. So now we're gonna mix so we can get our cake mix going. And then right now we're gonna mix our flan. So here's our red velvet cake. We're mixing our cake. Give it a good mix. I have a mixer, but today I just used I just did it myself with my little tool that I have here. It's not that hard, just mix it well. So this is our cake mix. So here it is. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute and I'm gonna go mix the flan mix now. So the flan mix is right here. So we're gonna mix all the stuff. So it's 1 evaporated milk, 1 condensed milk, 1/2 of a Philadelphia cream cheese bar, 3 eggs, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And we're gonna put it in the blender to mix. So now we have our flan mix done. So here's our flan mix. And now we have our cake mix. So now we're gonna put it together. So every time you have where you're gonna make your cake, you have to put cooking spray on it so it won't stick. And then we're gonna put caramel on top, on the bottom of the pan, because that's gonna be the top of the flan of your cake. So you just drizzle a little bit, not, we're gonna go light on it. And now that's gonna be the top of your flan from the cake. And now we're gonna add our cake mix. So we're gonna mix it. We're gonna mix it really good. Give it another mix here. And while we're doing this, we have our melted chocolate for our strawberries warming up over there. So here we go. So our cake batter is already done for our red velvet cake. So we're gonna put the batter in the cake mold, and we just want to cover it halfway. We don't want to go over half, because then we're gonna have too much flan and it's gonna go over. So yes, half of your batter, more than half of, 75% of your batter is gonna go into the mold. I don't think the whole box fits in the mold. So now I knew that I was gonna have extra cake batter and extra flan mix. So we're gonna just make a little baby cake on the side. You can make it for yourself to treat yourself, or you could give it to someone special. So we added the baking spray, and now we're gonna add a little bit of caramel for the top of your cake, for the type of the top of your flan. So we already added that to the little mold, and now we're gonna add the rest of our leftover cake. So that we're gonna put it in the mold, because we're gonna make a little baby one, because I knew that the whole thing wasn't gonna fit in the mold for the heart one. So we're gonna make a little one on the side. So now we're gonna put as much as we can. In the heart, because we still have a little left over here. So here we go. We put this in the heart. And now the rest goes into the little cake we're gonna do, the extra for the leftovers. Because the heart mold is not a big one. I think it's kind of like a 7-inch. So the heart, it's around a 7-inch. And we have the baby one on the side for the... So now that we put our cake, our red velvet cake, in the mold to make our cake, we're gonna make a red velvet cake with flan. So now we're gonna add our flan mix. So we're gonna put it on top of the cake. So just put it on slowly, carefully. And there you go. And now the leftovers, we're gonna put it on our mini one that we're gonna put on the side. I think that's enough. So we're gonna put it on the mini one. That way the leftovers, we take advantage and we make a mini cake on the side. So now our cake is made, a red velvet with flan. So we preheated our oven to 375. And it's been preheated, and we put it to cook for an hour, even though I think our cake is gonna be cooking like 45 minutes or less. So here we go. We're gonna put our cake in the oven, and we have a bath water already in the oven. So we're gonna put the cake in the oven. And then we're gonna put the water, and that water's hot because I put it in there before I preheated the oven. So we're gonna cook our cakes for about 45 minutes, and then we're gonna check on our strawberry chocolate, and it's already melted. So it looks like we could start covering our strawberries with chocolate already. So just get a strawberry, and I pre-washed them yesterday, and then I put them to dry, and then once they were dried, I put them in the refrigerator. So pretty much we're just dunking our strawberry in the chocolate and then taking it out, and now we're gonna put it to dry. I don't cover the whole strawberry because it's hard to put the whole strawberry in there. Let's see. Oh, this one's better than the other one. So see? Because I think if you wash your strawberries and then they're wet and you try to put them in the chocolate, it's not gonna stick as well as when you pre-wash them and let them dry. So there we go. We have another strawberry. And here we're gonna cover all our strawberries with chocolate and then drizzle some of that pink on our strawberries. So we're gonna keep on going until we finish covering all our strawberries and the chocolate. See, so we already did 5 strawberries. So those ones are the ones that we're gonna put on the top of our cake. And I put this is parchment paper. You could put parchment paper, you could put wax paper, or you could put if you don't have that, you could just put a piece of foil paper or just on a regular disposable plate. And once your strawberries are dry, you could take them off and you could put them in your color on our strawberries. I just got a snack Ziploc bag, and I put the hot chocolate in there. And now I'm gonna poke the corner to see if that works for me. So see, we put the chocolate there and we made a little. So I'm gonna poke the corner with this little stick, and hopefully this is gonna help me drizzle chocolate into the strawberries. Yeah, see? It was hot. So see, we're just drizzling some. We're gonna wait for 3 minutes so it could cool, and then we're gonna turn it over and put it on the serving plate. So our mini cake has been here chilling, so now it's already been sitting here for 5 minutes. So now we're gonna take it out of the mold and put it in the serving plate. Let's see, turn it over and let's see what we got. Oh, look how beautiful. Look at this. So we already took our cake out of the oven, so now we're gonna check it. So we put the stick in there and it's gonna come out and it's clear. So that means that our cake is fully cooked. So we're gonna let it cool for 5 minutes and then we'll take it out and put it on the serving tray. Here's our cake. We already let it cool for 5 minutes. So now we're gonna turn it over and we're gonna put it on our serving plate. And there we go. We have a delicious red velvet flan cake that we're gonna decorate with chocolate covered strawberries. So here's our cake. So what we did, we let it cool down, and once it cooled down, we put our chocolate strawberries. So here it is, our delicious red velvet flan cake with chocolate covered strawberries on top. And we just drizzle a little bit of of our sprinkles, our red sprinkles on it too, in the middle, to make the red heart. So see, this is my version of red velvet cake with flan and chocolate covered strawberries on top. It is beautiful. It looks beautiful. So we're gonna taste a piece of our cake. We're gonna cut one of the little pieces so we could try it out and see how it came out. So we're gonna cut our baby red velvet flan so you can see it from the inside how beautiful it looks. So here we go. This is our red velvet flan cake. And now we're gonna taste it. So see, it's beautiful and moist from the inside. So we're gonna taste it. Wow. It is delicious. Thank you once again for coming to my channel. I welcome all your comments.